Okay, so if you want to buy a car in Japan, the very first thing that you have to do is prove that you have a place to park it. And parking is not necessarily going to be near your home, it's not necessarily going to be convenient, and it's certainly not going to be cheap. So before you can buy a car, you must be able to prove to the people that you have a spot to park it. And this is quite inconvenient, and it contributes to the high number of cyclists in Tokyo. Parking spaces are obtained privately, and the owners of the parking spaces receive forms and official documents from the local councils. And when they rent you a parking space, they have to produce this form, sign it, they have to take it to the local council and have it approved by the local council, and then you take it to the car dealership. The majority of people in Tokyo don't own a car because the public transport system is so clean, efficient, and safe. The majority of people that I know who own cars, they park them all week, use them on the weekends, maybe once or twice, mostly for long weekend trips, rarely for simple tasks like going to the supermarket or going to the doctors or anything like that. You have to have emissions tests done quite frequently. And with a new car, the emission tests are done maybe once every 2 years. But as your car ages, the tests become much more frequent. And you have to pay for those tests yourself. So it becomes more and more of a burden to own an old car. So the constant need to have your car tested could be a deterrent for some people to own a car. Recently, I've seen the number of cars actually decreasing. And what you notice recently too is the number of expensive European cars are increasing. So it seems like the richer, the more affluent people are buying these rich European cars. Japan's going through a recession at the moment, so a lot of people are finding it very difficult to make ends meet. So the first thing that they will drop, one of the biggest expenses, is the car.